have a chance. Richarlison. Cuts it back. Oh, what a goal! First up! It's just the 5th minute.
Still Lewandowski. Still Doski. Finds Dembele, and Dembele scores an equaliser. What a pass from Lewandowski. He has been the best player. He has actually got 2 assists. One of Gavi's goal and now Dembele's goal.
And City wins! City won the match. Manchester City won the match.
Hello everybody, this is Brisbane 05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In today's video, we're actually going to be doing a prediction of the UCL semi-final fixtures. Starting with the first one, as we have the Parisians, aka PSG, taking on the Bavarians, aka Bayern Munich. So both these sides have their road to the semi-finals. We're going to start with PSG here. So as you can see, PSG, the defending champions of this campaign, didn't actually have an automatic qualification. So they had to go into the playoffs where they had to feature taking on Monaco. They somehow did manage to go through despite being a close affair. And in the round of 16, they took on Chelsea. And yeah, Chelsea are actually pretty good. And it was actually the rematch of the Club World Cup final. But this time, PSG managed to destroy Chelsea in 2 legs, 8 goals to 2, which booked their spot into the quarterfinals where they had to take on Liverpool. And again, it was just easy business for PSG. They managed to handle their opponents so easily, beating Liverpool 4 goals to 0, and they are now in the semi-finals. And PSG, they look on to, try to defend their title, but the only team that is standing in their way is Bayern Munich, who have actually destroyed every opponent. Despite losing to Arsenal, they managed to handle their situations easily, had an automatic qualification to the round of 16 where they had to take on Atalanta, and they've easily smothered them in the round of 16, 10 goals to 2 in 2 legs, where they had to take on Real Madrid, who are the 15-time champions. And despite Real Madrid being a very worthy opponent, Bayern Munich, they managed to hold on. Munich did win Real Madrid in the first leg at the Bernabeu, but despite Real Madrid almost having a remontada at the Allianz, Bayern Munich just held on. They scored 2 late goals, and that's how they managed to, reach the semi-finals very easily, despite Real Madrid almost giving them a late scare. So yeah, both these sides are looking for a UCL title, especially Neuer, who deserves to have a UCL title, and especially having a perfect send-off, in that Bayern Munich dominant era. So hopefully he gets that, and hopefully Harry Kane gets his first UCL title after, being robbed in 2019. But to be fair, he was playing for Tottenham, so there wasn't any chance of him winning a title there. But anyway, guys, who is going to win the UCL semi-finals and who will make the finals? Will it be the Parisians, PSG, or Bavarians, Bayern Munich? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to the Parc des Princes to see PSG and Bayern Munich battle out for the UCL final spot. Alright guys, we're here at the Parc des Princes to see PSG take on Bayern Munich in the UCL semi-finals. So Paris Saint-Germain has of course stormed their way to the semi-finals, of course beating Monaco in the playoffs, but then beating Chelsea in the round of 16 and then Liverpool in the quarterfinals, and they're now in the semi-finals to defend their title. Whereas Bayern Munich, out of odds, despite being the second best team in Europe, they've been cooking, beating Atalanta in the round of 16 and then beating Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, and they are now in the semi-finals to take on the defending champions of this competition. But right now, let's enjoy the UCL anthem. Alright guys, let's take a look at Paris Saint-Germain's starting lineup. Of course, Luis Enrique is the manager and the substitutes are here for the squad. But Gianluigi Donnarumma is the man in goal. Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos and Hakimi are the defenders. Ruiz, Vitinha and Neves are your midfielders. And Kvaratskhelia, Doué and of course Ousmane Dembele are your forwards for this game. So yeah, Ousmane Dembele, the Ballon d'Or winner, is actually starting up. He is actually looking to get his second UCL title, and deservedly so. He's had so many injuries recently when he played for Barcelona, and he of course deserved to win, his second UCL title. But let's take a look at Bayern Munich starting lineup. So yeah, of course they're actually doing their pose. But let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Bavarians. Vincent Kompany is the manager. Substitutes are here for Bayern Munich. So as you can see, Manuel Neuer is the man in goal. Guerreiro, Tah, Upamecano, Laima are your defenders. Kimmich, Goretzka are your midfielders. Diaz, Vanna, Olise. And then of course, Harry Kane is the man up top. Scored 50 goals. Like literally over 50 goals here for the club. But yeah, let's see what these teams can provide. Who's going to win the game? Will it be Paris Saint-Germain or Bayern Munich? Looks like PSG are going to be the one to kick off first. And they're going straight for the punt. But yeah, I mean, both these teams are basically locked. But as you can see in the group stage match, Bayern Munich did actually get the job done, beating PSG. I'm pretty sure thanks to a Luis Diaz masterclass. But then he actually got sent off after that. So yeah, I mean, that was it. So Bayern Munich actually have beaten PSG in the group stage. So PSG are looking to get a revenge here. And Bayern Munich almost had the opportunity to take the lead. But what a savior from Donnarumma. And here's Vincent Kompany trying to, tell what the players need to do. Right now, Bayern Munich have the corner. Kimmich goes up top. But what an interception here from Marquinhos. He finds João Neves. Neves to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Hakimi. Hakimi to Desire Doué. He manages to leap over the Bayern Munich player right there, and he still has it. He still has the possession of the ball. Doué literally goes into the box. Can he go for the goal? He does. The next Neymar scores the opening goal for PSG. And of course the fans are applauding, because what a play here from Desire Doué. A counter-attacking play, by the way. He gets into the box so easily. Players are not just marking him. And then Neuer literally just could not save. Doué was just too good. Managing to go past the 40-year-old Manuel Neuer. And Vincent Kompany's fuming because he thought that Neuer could easily save this one. But what a goal there from Desire Doué. And right now PSG have the lead over Bayern Munich. But let's see what Bayern Munich can do, because they are respectively probably the second best team of Europe. They're coming here for, they're coming in for the Champions League. First time in, in 6 years basically. The last time they won it was back in 2020, of course, when Thomas Müller was of course playing. Right now he's playing for Vancouver Whitecaps. But right now, Bayern Munich are on the attack. Goretzka goes for it, but he somehow botches his effort. And it just could not meet the target. And Luis Enriquez has a big smile on his face, even though you can't see it. But that could have been an opening opportunity here for Bayern Munich to score. And Vitinha has the possession. He finds Ruiz. Ruiz to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele finds Kvaratskhelia, who's in the open. Kvara has it. He shoots. And he misses it. Thanks to a wonderful save from Manuel Neuer. Makes up for his earlier mistake that he conceded to Desire Doué. But Bayern Munich have to defend this corner as Ousmane Dembele takes this one. He goes short to Desire Doué. Doué to Dembele. Dembele to Vitinha. The back to Dembele. But Bayern Munich get this one away. Here's Rafa Guerreiro. Guerreiro to Goretzka. Goretzka to Diaz. Luis Diaz has it. Luis Diaz to Kimmich. Kimmich to Jonathan Tah. Tah to Guerreiro. Guerreiro to Diaz. Diaz to Kane. Kane to Guerreiro. Guerreiro chips this one, but PSG were able to nullify this one. Here's João Neves. Neves to Desire Doué. Doué to Hakimi. Hakimi to Doué. Still Doué. Doué to Vitinha. Vitinha back to Neves. PSG are on the verge of doubling the lead here. But what a tackle here from Kimmich. That's why he's Bayern Munich's best midfielder here. Making such crucial tackles in crucial moments. Now here's Olise. Olise still with it. It's Werner. Then to Olise. Olise to Kane. Harry Kane to Werner. Werner to Goretzka. Goretzka to Werner. But just messes up the play. Now here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia makes a wonderful pass to Doué, who's in the open. Still Doué. Doué shoots, but what a block here from, I believe that's Upamecano. But what a chance PSG had. And that to Desire Doué. He's literally in form. Just on the verge of scoring a brace. But what a block here from Upamecano as he gives PSG a corner kick. Dembele goes long. He finds William Pacho. Pacho to Neves. Neves goes for it. But Neuer makes a wonderful save. Now here's Goretzka. Goretzka to Werner. Werner to Kane. Harry Kane to Goretzka. Goretzka to Guerrero. Guerrero to Werner. Werner to Goretzka. Goretzka to Kimmich. Kimmich to Harry Kane. Harry Kane to Olise. Olise to Kimmich. Kimmich to Diaz. Diaz shoots, but his effort just could not meet the target. That was not a bad effort here from the Colombian. Just could not meet the target there. But it's going to be a goal kick here for PSG. Donnarumma is going to be the one to take it. He finds Hakimi. Still Hakimi. Hakimi to Neves. Neves to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to João Neves. Neves to Marquinhos. Marquinhos makes a pass to Doué. Doué to Dembele. Uzi Dembele. Still Uzi. Uzi finds Doué. Doué to Dembele. Dembele to Neves. Neves is looking to find some space here. He finds Mendes. Mendes tries to go for a cutback pass, but an interception here from Bayern Munich. Werner. Still Werner. He's going on for the counter-attack. He tries to find the player there, but Marquinhos makes a rightful interception there. And now PSG are on the verge of doubling their lead. But what a tackle here from Tar. However, it's advantage here for PSG. Here's Hakimi. Still Hakimi. Hakimi makes a pass to Doué. Doué shoots. But what a save here from Neuer. But it's going to be a booking here for Bayern Munich. Jonathan Tah receives the yellow card after a bad tackle here on one of the PSG players. It was actually on Vitinha. It was kind of fruitful there for Tah just to prevent the dangerous counter-attack. But it's going to be a corner kick here for the Parisians. Ousmane Dembele is looking to go short. Is he going to go short or long? He's going long this time. But Bayern Munich just manages to read that cross. Now here's Diaz. Still Luis Diaz. He's looking to find Harry Kane, who's been on form. He's on the verge of getting a Ballon d'Or here. Putting on some Ballon d'Or stats here. But let's see what he can do. Diaz finds it. Still Diaz. Diaz to Goretzka. Goretzka to Olise. Olise to Kimmich. Kimmich to Olise. Olise shoots, but oh my goodness. Bayern Munich are just attacking, but they just could not find the target. And that was a wonderful effort here from Michael Olise. But his effort just could not meet the target. And it's going to be a goal kick here for PSG. Donnarumma, aka Lucas Chevalier. Of course, Donnarumma is playing for Manchester City in real life. And Chevalier is actually, playing for PSG. But right now, Donnarumma makes a pass. In this game, Donnarumma is playing. But 2 minutes of added time here for the first half. João Neves has it. Neves finds Ruiz. Ruiz to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia makes a wonderful pass to Vitinha. Vitinha shoots, but what a block here from Jonathan Tah. It's going to be a corner kick here for PSG. And Uzi is looking to go long. Trying to be a tactician here. Trying to find one of his players there in the box. Or is he going to go short? I mean, Doué is there for support. But I think Dembele is going to go long. He tries to go near the keeper there, but Neuer reads it easily. And it's half time with PSG having a slender lead thanks to a wonderful goal here from Desire Doué. And that too to come from a counter-attack goal to giving, which gives the Parisians the lead. Like, what a play from Doué. But half time, it's PSG 1, Bayern Munich 0. Looks like we're going to take a look at the facts first, the match facts. And as you can see, PSG dominated here. Despite possession, being balanced. PSG and Bayern Munich had plenty of chances. But Bayern Munich only managed to get one shot on target. Whereas PSG had 3 shots on target. They were lucky that Neuer came to their rescue. Otherwise, it could have been more goals. And Bayern Munich had the opportunity to equalize. It's just that one of their players just forgot their shooting boots. So, could have been well deserved. But are there any more highlights? There are actually. So, we're actually going to be taking a look at the match recap. So, don't go anywhere, guys. Alright, guys. Looks like the match recap has already been started. We're going to take a look at the highlights here for the first half. And why not? Because this game has had plenty of chances, plenty of moments here, by the way. And it actually came from a Bayern Munich opportunity. It was a wonderful effort here from Leon Goretzka. But what a savior from Donnarumma. And then Doué out of nowhere just turns into a counter-attacking play and just scores the goal in the box to give the Parisians the lead. Kompany was fuming because they thought that Neuer could have, had this easily. But it is what it is right now. But Bayern still kept on. They didn't give up just yet because Goretzka had the opportunity. But his effort this time just could not meet on target. His effort just goes off wide. And then Kvaratskhelia had the opportunity to double the lead. But Neuer, out of nowhere, became a showstopper to make such a huge pivotal save like this. And then Doué again had the opportunity, but his effort just gets blocked by, I think, Dayot Upamecano. What a block here from him to prevent a goal from Doué. And then Luis Diaz tries to go from outside the box. But it was off target, way off target. And then, of course, Jonathan Tah just tackles Neves, actually. It was not Vitinha. I thought Vitinha was the one that actually got fouled. But it was Neves that actually was the victim. And then Ulisse tries to go from outside the box. His effort just doesn't meet the target. And then Vitinha. What a crucial block here from Tah. Vitinha had the opportunity to go for goal, but Tah just reads him there. And that's the first half. Highlights been done. And yeah, I guess right now, Hakimi's actually been bossing this game right now for PSG, but it's been Kimmich. Joshua Kimmich is basically the player that has been keeping Bayern in this game. Like, so many tackles recently. Like, I can't believe it. But anyway, guys, second half will be coming up shortly, right after the break. So, please look forward to this half. And also, please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, second half will be coming up shortly, right after the break. Alright, guys, looks like second half will be starting. It's been commenced. Bayern Munich is going to be the one to take the kickoff here. And they go for it. It's Konrad Laimer. Laimer to Kimmich. Kimmich to Ulisse. Still Laimer. Guys, Goretzka with it, but what a block here from PSG. Neves. João Neves with it. Neves to Doué, who has been completely in form right now. Still Doué. Still Desiree Doué. Doué to Neves. Still João Neves. Neves to Doué. But what an interception here. And Neuer goes long. It's still with PSG. Ruiz with it. Ruiz to Vitinha. Vitinha to Ruiz. Still Ruiz. Ruiz to Nuno Mensch. Nuno Mensch to Kvaratskhelia. But what a block here from Upamecano yet again. Still Bayern Munich, by the way. Both these sides are making substitutions. But right now, Harry Kane's is on the attack. Still Kane. Kane to Werner. Werner to Kimmich. Kimmich to Goretzka. Still Goretzka. Goretzka tries to go for it. Hits the crossbar. And Donnarumma makes a quick save. Bayern Munich had the opportunity to equalize again. But it just hits the crossbar. Still a Bayern. Here's Ulisse. Still Ulisse. Ulisse to Konrad Laimer. Laimer makes a wonderful cross. And what an acrobatic effort here. But Donnarumma makes a simple save. And now here's Desiree Doué. Doué to Neves. Neves to Dembele. Dembele to Ruiz. Ruiz makes a wonderful pass here to Hakimi. Still Hakimi. Hakimi makes a pass to Vitinha. Vitinha to Hakimi. Hakimi to Neves. Neves to Doué. Doué to Dembele. Dembele to Vitinha. But what a block here from, I believe that's Kimmich again. Yep, it's Kimmich. He actually tries to find Goretzka. But what a block here, man. Seriously, PSG are literally putting their bodies on their line to make such crucial tackles. And now, PSG have an opportunity. Here's Vitinha. Still Vitinha. Vitinha tries to go, and that was an acrobatic effort here. But just could not meet the target. It looks like it's going to be a substitution here for PSG. Bradley Barcola comes on for Desiree Doué, and Serge Gnabry comes on for Wana. But yeah, I really don't think Wana deserves to actually be in the starting lineup. With all due respect, I mean, he's pretty good. But he's currently on... He's actually left Bayern Munich in real life, by the way. And the only reason why he's actually there was because Musiala was injured. So maybe the next time I actually, do feature Bayern Munich in any of these gameplays, I will actually think of, subbing off Wana. I mean, I currently am doing right now in my Brisbane 05 Blaster gameplays. Just currently doing right now. It's currently active. I'm currently actively doing Brisbane 05 Blaster gameplays. But as you saw right there, Wana hasn't actually been playing. I've actually got Musiala and even Davies playing in. But let's not get sidetracked. PSG are on the attack. Kvaratskhelia is on the attack. He's looking to find some players. But what a tackle from Upamecano again. He has been carrying Bayern Munich. And so are Kimmich. And the other players. It's just that their forwards have not been delivering. But right now, Luis Diaz is on the attack. Still Diaz. Luis Diaz to Serge Gnabry. Serge Gnabry shoots, and his effort just... I can't believe it. Serge Gnabry just could not meet the target. And looks like it's going to be substitution here for PSG. Fabian Ruiz comes off for Warren Zaire-Emery. And is there going to be a substitution here for Bayern Munich? Sometimes I might be forgetting the the other substitutions. And no, it's only for PSG. And looks like Marquinhos is going to be the one to take it. João Neves. Neves to Pacho. The Ecuadorian finds Ousmane Dembele. Dembele to Mendes. Mendes to Zaire-Emery. Zaire-Emery to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia to Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Neves. Neves to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia to Zaire-Emery. Still Zaire-Emery. Zaire-Emery to Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia to Mendes. Mendes to Zaire-Emery, and a block here. Oh my goodness, what a save here from Neuer. Neuer turning into a brick wall, making such crucial saves like this. He's keeping Bayern in the game. But right now, Bayern Munich, they need to get themselves back into the game if they can take this advantage to Allianz. Because right now, PSG are completely bossing Bayern Munich. It's just that the defenders have been coming right up to save Bayern Munich there. And right now, what a pass here. Konrad Laimer's through. He shoots and scores the equalizing goal for Bayern Munich. But you got to take a wonderful pass here from one of the players there. You got to take a lot of credit on that pass. But what a match-winning goal, equalizing goal here from Konrad Laimer, the Austrian. And the players from Munich are celebrating because they needed this goal. What a finish here from Konrad Laimer. They've been dominating. They've been having so many chances. Just could not meet the target. What a pass here from Serge Gnabry. And what a finish here from Konrad Laimer. The right back coming into clutch for Bayern Munich gives Bayern Munich the equalizing goal here. But it's not over yet. PSG are on the attack. Unless if Bayern Munich can swiftly tackle one of the players. So they can actually go for a counter-attack here. They cross it. But his effort just could not meet the target. I'm pretty sure that was Hakimi that just couldn't meet the target. And I don't think there will be a time for Bayern Munich counter-attack. I think it might end in a 1-1 draw. Neuer is actually going to be going short. He finds Laimer. And Laimer is actually going to be killing time. He does not want to take any risks. Full time here as PSG draw to Bayern Munich. A credit here from Konrad Laimer as he scored the equalizing goal. PSG thought they had it. They thought they had the advantage. And they would take the advantage to Allianz. But Konrad Laimer came to save the day. He came to save the day. Thanks to a wonderful pass from Serge Gnabry. He scored the equalizing goal. Even though the forwards have stunk up the pitch, Laimer had saved Bayern Munich there. And with that, it's ended in a 1-1 draw. Full time here, it's PSG 1, Bayern Munich 1. Alright guys, let's take a look at the second half highlights. First, starting from a Serge Gnabry effort here. It was a wonderful pass, but Serge Gnabry just wasted his effort. It was a pass from Diaz, by the way. But Serge Gnabry just wasted Diaz's effort, and he just couldn't meet the target. And then we move up to the 88-minute goal from Konrad Laimer, thanks to a pass from Serge Gnabry, who actually botched his effort 10 minutes ago. He actually came into clutch mode as he made a wonderful pass to Konrad Laimer, and the Austrian makes a wonderful finish, giving Bayern Munich the equalizing goal in the dying embers. What a finish here from Laimer. Donnarumma just could not save this one. And then Hakimi had the opportunity to give PSG the lead. It was a wonderful cross here, but Hakimi's header just could not meet the target. Thought he could have saved the day here for PSG. But it was well done from Rafa Guerreiro there to put him off, as Hakimi's effort just could not meet the target. And that was it for the second half. And now let's take a look at the match facts. Of course, PSG still having more chances than Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich had more fruitful chances than PSG. If you can take a look at the shooting there. PSG 9 shot, 4 shots on target to Bayern's 8 shots, 4 shots on target. They actually improved in their shots on target this time. So, it was kind of even. And now let's take a look at the man of the match performance here. Desiree Doué was ahead of Hakimi there, but the man of the match was given to Joshua Kimmich. As with that crucial tackle he made earlier in the first half, was the reason Bayern Munich did not trail in the first, after the first leg. And it was because of Joshua Kimmich. Got to give credit to this player there. He might deserve to, win another UCL title if he keeps on performing like this. But anyway, guys, this will be the predicted scoreline for the UCL first leg action. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll be back for our next game. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back, and just as you witnessed, both these sides have plenty amount of chances. But they neither can differentiate the scoreline, as the game between PSG and Bayern Munich ended in a 1-1 draw at the Parc des Princes. But it wasn't actually like this, because PSG had an early lead, and it was all thanks to a counter-attacking goal from Desiree Doué. As with his goal, this put PSG in the driver's seat. And they thought they actually had it because they controlled the larger portions of the game. But Bayern Munich had their late reply, and it was all thanks to a pass from Serge Gnabry. That too from a super sub. And Konrad Laimer, being the unlikely goal scorer, scored the equalizing goal, which put Bayern Munich in a leveling position with PSG. And this would really be a crucial goal for Bayern Munich because, as you already saw, teams that have actually scored, away teams that have actually scored in the first leg, either an equalizing goal or a leading goal, they tend to do well in the second leg. So, it doesn't actually happen all the time, but I'm just saying. But when it is in a close affair, so, you get the picture, right? When teams actually score, when away teams score in the first leg, they tend to have a slight advantage in the second leg, when they play at home. So, this could be a huge win for Bayern Munich. But yeah, so this will be the predicted scoreline for Tuesday's game. But let me know in the comments to see who will actually win the first leg. Will it be PSG? Will it be Bayern Munich? Or will it be draw? And while you're down there, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, as this would motivate me in the future. Because I've been making so many banger videos. Depends if you, watch it or not. We're just going to see how it goes. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.